Welcome everyone, Texas Scratch Life here with day 2 of Loteria week, and today we're going to do 10 of the $5 Super Loteria. Hopefully you had a chance to watch yesterday's video. We did 10 of the $3 Texas Loteria, got back $8 out of a $30 session. Isn't the best start to our series, but you know what, we can make up a lot of ground today and then continue going forward, hopefully with some momentum and finding some big wins. So on this one we have tickets 33 through 42. And if you've seen the previous series that I've done, typically I only do 5 of the Super Loteria, but I've noticed that on the Super Loteria, that's the one that's been a little more difficult for us to find some good wins on. So I decided for this one, we're going to try $50 worth of tickets, so 10 of them, and see by increasing the amount of tickets, improving our odds, and seeing if we can find a couple more wins. All right, so this is 1 in 3.77. All right, we're going to start off with ticket number 33. All right, and as always, thank you for joining me today and taking time out of your day to be here, and really do appreciate it. All right, looking for the horse and wheel. All right, corn and spear. All right, spur and fire. Okay, rattlesnake and cardinal. Got cardinal, rattlesnake. Cardinal up here as well. Okay, hat and roadrunner. Roadrunner. All right, strawberry and sunset. Sunset, lizard will give us 5. A hen and armadillo. Mortar pestle and lone star. Lone star. Mortar pestle and lone star. A covered wagon and boar. Covered wagon, got the boar. All right, looks like lizard is out of the equation. All right, guitar and maracas. All right, last spot, mockingbird. All right, don't see anything on our first ticket. All right, let's try number 34. Okay, spear and roadrunner. Got spear. Okay, bat and piñata. Piñata here. Okay, got pecan tree. Pecan tree and armadillo. All right, wheel and corn. Okay, newspaper and jackrabbit. All right, we have a $5 win. I said newspaper as well. Okay, got oil rig. No oil rig, no strawberry up top. Okay, windmill and chili pepper. Chili pepper. Got windmill. Okay, spur and cardinal. Got spur. All right, mortar, pestle, and sunset. Got sunset. All right, 3 more left. Let's see, saddle and fire. Got fire, got saddle. All right, last spot, shoes. Nothing there, but we did get a $5 win. We're on the board. $5 back on 50. Just double checking that other ticket, making sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. Okay. All right, let's try number 35. How about piñata and fire? Okay. Oil rig and sunset. Spur and corn. Maracas and saddle. All right, blue bonnet and shoes. Okay, mockingbird, jackrabbit. Jackrabbit. Okay, mockingbird. Okay, how about the wheel and horse? Wheel and horse. Guitar and windmill. Guitar. All right, guitar. We got a $5 win. We went back to back. Let's see if they'll give us a match down at the bottom. Okay, how about bat and boar? All right, we got bat for another win. Have boar right here. Okay. Got 3 more. Roadrunner. Roadrunner. Cover wagon. All right, we got a second win down here on the bottom. All right, maybe they'll give us a lizard. And they gave us lizard. Cool. All right, and lizard up here. Did I possibly miss cherries? Nope, don't see it. So we have $5 up top. And then we have 10, 15, and 20. All right, so we're at $25 now. We're at half back. few more tickets to go. Let's see if we can add to our total. Number 36. Okay. Armadillo and Piñata. Armadillo. Okay. Piñata. How about Strawberry and Jackrabbit? Okay, Roadrunner and Hat. Okay, Maracas and Covered Wagon. Okay, Oil Rig. Fire. Alright, Pecan Tree and Sunset. Pecan Tree. Okay, Sunset. Rattlesnake and Windmill. Okay, got Rattlesnake. Got Windmill. Corn, Mortar Pestle. Corn. Corn and Mortar Pestle. Alright, we have shoes. Got a horseshoe. Okay, you got Moonrise. Got Boar. How about Bluebonnet? Alright, that does nothing for us, so nothing on 36. Alright, number 37. Excuse me. Been a little under the weather. Alright, let's see. Moonrise and Cowboy. Moonrise. Moonrise. Alright, got a spur. Okay, Boar and Armadillo. Okay, Piñata and Lizard. Piñata. Okay, got Wheel. Bluebonnet. How about Bat and Strawberry? Mortar Pestle, Mockingbird. Horseshoe and Corn. Shoes and Newspaper. Okay, covered wagon. Chili pepper. And jackrabbit. All right. Okay, doesn't look like we have anything on 37. All right, number 38. All right, spear and corn. Okay, covered wagon. Got the shoes. Okay, how about horse and mortar pestle? Got horse. All right, got the bat. Got a hen. Got a piñata here. Got a chili pepper. And another piñata. Would really love the horseshoe for 20. And I say that, and they probably won't give it to me. Let's see, cowboy hat and wheel. The wheel. Okay, how about saddle and newspaper? Okay, Roadrunner and Sunset. Got Sunset. Roadrunner. Okay, Jackrabbit. Lone Star. Okay, Lizard and Cardinal. Got Lizard. Lizard. All right, last spot. Cowboy. Got Cowboy. All right, and nothing on ticket number 38. Starting to think I should have kept this to a $25 session. It would have been broke even at this time. All right. But we're taking the risk. All right, guitar and saddle. All right, cherries and mockingbird. Mockingbird. Sunset and spear. Newspaper and cardinal. Cardinal. Okay, boar and horse. Okay, strawberry and a lizard. Lizard. A cowboy hat. Got Roadrunner. Got oil rig. Got country. Got Lone Star. Lone Star. Okay. Fire and corn. Got corn. All right, I got fire for $5. Got corn. All right, last spot, armadillo. We have another win. The armadillo up there, so we have 5 and 5 for $10. All right, so we are sitting at what, $35 now. We have, 3 tickets left to go, 15 away from break even for this session. Let's see if we can find a couple more wins. All right, number 40. Okay, guitar and newspaper. Guitar, got newspaper. Bat and mockingbird. Don't see either of those. Let's see. How about boar and wheel? We got the wheel down here. Got a boar. A lizard and cardinal. A lizard. Moonrise and rattlesnake. Moonrise. Okay, moonrise. Okay, piñata and Lone Star. Piñata and Lone Star. Piñata, Lone Star. Covered wagon. Pecan tree. Pecan tree. Maracas and hen. Okay, horse and jackrabbit. Corn and oil rig. Corn. And chili pepper. All right, nothing on 40. Number 41. All right, let's see. Moonrise and bluebonnet. Got the bluebonnet. Bluebonnet, no moonrise. Rattlesnake covered wagon. Covered wagon. Okay, we've got rattlesnake. All right, Lone Star and spear. Lone Star, spear. Okay, we got a lizard. Roadrunner. Lizard right here as well. Got boar. No corn. All right, mortar pestle and newspaper. Okay, strawberry and wheel. The wheel. Chili pepper and cherry. Chili pepper, cherry. How about fire and sunset? Got fire. Got sunset. All right, last three. Okay. Choose guitar. Guitar. Hen for 100 would be great. All right, let's see the last one. Mockingbird. Mockingbird. All right, no win. All right, so we have one ticket left. Ticket number 42, last ticket of the session. Right now we are sitting at 35 off of our 50. So not a bad spot. But let's see if we can find one last win. Looking for saddle and spear. Okay, jackrabbit and spur. How about mortar pestle and boar? And mortar pestle, got the boar. All right, Lone Star. Got sunset and Lone Star. All right, how about covered wagon and cardinal? Cardinal. Got cardinal here. Got a covered wagon. Okay, chili pepper and bat. Got the bat. Mockingbird and rattlesnake. Rattlesnake. Mockingbird. All right, coming down to the last few. Let's see, Roadrunner and guitar. Roadrunner. Okay, Bluebonnet, armadillo. Armadillo. Bluebonnet. All right, let's see what's under these last three. How about the wheel? Got a wheel. Got corn. Corn. All right, last one. Can they give us a win? Cherries. All right, and we have nothing. We'll double check the tickets, but as of right now, we came out with $35. So we have $5 on ticket 34, $10 on ticket 39, and then we ended up with $20 on ticket number 35. So 35 back off of 50. I think that's going to put us in a good spot here for the rest of this week. We're starting to gain some momentum, hopefully. So next session, we'll find some even better wins. So come back tomorrow, and we're going to play the Mega Loteria. But thank you so much for joining me on my journey through the Texas Lottery. Please take a moment to comment, like, and subscribe. Good luck. Hopefully, I'll find some good ones out there. Y'all have a great day. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.